Okay, I'm Kodak, aka Papi Kodak, famous rapper. And for my stories, outside of the assigned coursework that I read, were the irony of hate and Summer People by Shirley Jackson. So, starting with the irony of hate, I found it to be like we could understand there was some hate in the character, in the criminal, maybe making it understandable, perhaps not quite predictable, but at the same time predictable because we know it's a crime story. And the hate is kind of seen in like, it seems like this setting is kind of masculine dominant, and there's like some hatred and looking down on people. So it's kind of like Journey of Her Peers, probably the closest with, and like we kind of understand the criminal or kind of predict them because we have an emotional background on them in some stories. And then going back to the Shirley Jackson one, the Summer People, we get the perspective of all the people, which is cool. So like the victim and the criminal, because maybe the criminal's easier to understand normally in these stories. That was kind of my thesis that I've gotten from this assignment, is maybe the criminals are easier to understand. But of course, if it's the perspective of just the victim, then we might not know the criminal, or there kind of might be a mystery. So I say the criminal might be easier to understand because there's usually a motive, or if we have a story or something that happened to them or something that angers them, we can maybe predict what's going to trigger them or why they're holding on to their pain or, their character traits. So, would I recommend the stories? No, because I read mostly Western books. But if this person was reading crime stories, then I reckon I'd recommend them because I don't know that many crime stories. So I will let that person judge if they like the story or not. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Professor, if I could have 5 points for the last assignment, that'd be great. Anything. Thank you very much. Have a good day.